2.
Hi guys, it's your... What is it? What am I? Who am I? Hey guys!
It's Nyla Sings.
Hey guys, it's Nyla Sings. Hey guys, it's Nyla Sings. Can I say in the cut?
In the cut?
Hey guys, it's Nyla Sings in the cut. No, it's not
No,
me.
that's not
That is
you at
too
all,
false.
at all.
Okay, let's go. Hey guys, it's Nyla Sings, and I'm here on Behind the Pen with my new single, Lost. Oh, do you know what? I should have my own personal sound effect. Like when good things happen, like, okay! And then like a, no.
Oh my gosh.
Write that up for tomorrow, innit?
Listen.
Okay!
That's definitely a piss. Alright,
Okay,
cool.
let's go.
Ready?
It starts with, rather I leave than to be played. Pulling me back, stuck on replay. You love referring to my old ways. If you lived a life like I do, what would you say? So, jumping into the song, I'm basically talking to myself, looking at myself in the mirror and looking at the situation I'm in and finding myself in it again and again and again. And then it's almost like an awakening, realising that am I the problem? Do I need to like kind of change my environment? But then I'm also like, if I'd lived the way I'd lived, would I have anything to say? So it's almost like looking at what I have and where I'm at and just going through what I can do to change that. I know you're looking for the bright day. Am I the cloud in your way, baby? I see you begging for that small change. Could you be the one to make your own change? So again, I'm talking to myself, looking at where I am, where I'm at in life, looking back on the things that I've been through and the things that I have seen throughout my life. And it's kind of like me talking to myself and saying, yeah, I'm where I am, but could I do something to change that? Is there something that I could do? Instead of begging other people to help me, is there something that I could do to make what I want happen or to change the way I am? And then we go on to the chorus, which is, heads down, back against the wall, looking for where we went wrong. Change will become a result. Take me for what you have lost. The hook is, again, recognition. I've literally backed myself up into a corner at this point, just talking about the fact that I've closed everyone off. I'm not trying to receive help anymore. I'm trying to just look for the blame. And then it's also an acceptance of what I have lost because of the things I've been through. And just like I cry out to tell people and to tell myself, like, you're going to have to take me for what I've already lost. Take me for who I am and what I am, rather than what I could have been. Take me for what I'm going to be. And just, like, it's almost like a pick me up for myself. Like, I may have had great things going for me before, but I have lost them. Or I might have been through a traumatic situation in the past, but I'm not those things. I'm not my pain, and I'm not my trauma. So leaving those things behind and kind of trying to find the light and the way out of a bad situation. Okay, so then we're going to go on to verse 2. And it's, escaping principality, free your soul, damaged masculinity, crushed you momentarily. This is, for me, looking at a traumatic situation I had been through and the loss of my identity because of that, and talking to, it's not even just men, like it could be to a female, it could be to anyone that has like toxic behaviour towards you, and it's me talking to that behaviour specifically and saying like, you do not have the right to make me, like, take away who I am for your own selfish needs. And it's almost looking at what I went through and basically like just tearing it apart for what it was. So I said escaping principality, so that was me fleeing from a situation of power. Free your soul, damaged masculinity. So again, in my situation it's male energy, but it could be for anyone, like that toxic energy. Crushed you momentarily, that is like the fact that what that person did to me, it crushed me in a moment, but it's only for a moment, and I'm beginning to realise that that pain is momentary a moment. What's the word? Momentary.
Momentary.
Oh, why am I saying it so fresh? That pain was momentary. Is that even right? Doesn't sound right. Momentary. That pain is momentary, and I have so much to go for me going forward. So it's like, how do I move past that pain? Until your heart and mind are free from the captivity, release you to the world so all our eyes can see the type of man you try to be. That is looking at toxic behaviours again, and looking at how people can become chameleons in some situations. Like, have you ever had a friend or a lover or somebody close to you, it could even be family, someone very close to you, who portrays themselves in one way to you, but to everyone else they portray themselves in a different light. And it's almost like I was put into a situation where I had to deal with toxic behaviour, but I was the only one who was seeing that toxic behaviour. But to everybody else, that behaviour wasn't being shown. It was like that person was angelic and was a great person and could do no evil, do no wrong. But I was seeing the evil and the wrong, and I didn't know who to cry out to or who to get help from. So that is me almost talking to that trauma that I went through and exposing it for what it is. Release you to the world so all our eyes can see the type of man you tried to be. Again, that is literally me exposing that energy so that people can see that person for who they really are, as opposed to who they're showing themselves to be. Fix the heart and soul of women broken by emotional dexterity. So that was me talking about a particular situation where somebody felt like they could come and fix me by damaging me with their damage or throwing their baggage on me. They thought that was going to fix me or maybe even fix themselves. And it's me talking directly to the trauma again, saying like, I don't need anybody to fix me. I can fix myself. And for the people that thought that they could throw their baggage on me and make me feel smaller and almost take away my identity to the point where I don't know myself anymore, it didn't work. Noticing the change in me, broken by the barriers created by extremity, release us from our bond, becoming crippled by hostility. That's me talking to everybody who has ever come to take something from me or hurt me, and basically say to you, look, do you notice I'm changing? Do you notice that I don't want to be like this anymore? I'm tired of feeling like I should be responsible for everybody else's pain, and it's time for me to like kind of, it's not even like what's the word that I'm looking for, the boundaries. It's time for me to put boundaries in place so that nobody else can come and try and abuse my trust or abuse me ever again or abuse my happiness. Just like I want the identity that I have refound and rebirthed, I want that to grow and grow and grow, and I don't want to ever be put in a position like I was again where that could be taken from me. I've found myself again and I'm happy with who I am and I'm becoming happier, and there's nobody that's going to stop me at this point. And I'm ready for all the battles that I'm going to come across in my life, but nobody's ever going to get me back to the point where I was at, because I never want to see that point again. So that's me addressing that and cutting ties with people that caused my behaviour to turn hostile, caused me to feel emotionally vulnerable or feel like I'm being forced into a corner. It's me breaking free and allowing myself to be the individual I'm supposed to be. The bridge, okay. If I offered you the truth, would you take it? Lovers bonding over broken promises and hatred. This is me talking about if I actually open myself up and gave you how I'm actually feeling, even talking to myself, if I was honest with myself and told me and spoke about how I was feeling in a situation, would that benefit me? Would that benefit you? Would that benefit the situation? Are we going to be able to move forward? And it's almost like when I say lovers doesn't necessarily have to mean you're in a relationship. You can love a friend, you can love anyone. So when I say lovers bonding over broken promises and hatred, sometimes in a relationship, whether it's friends, more than friends, whatever the situation is, people seem to like have this thing, not everyone, but sometimes you see people will stay together in trauma, like they're causing more trauma than happiness for each other. So like we'll take an example where you have a good friend, but you two are talking about each other behind each other's backs, and it's not really a friendship, but you're just staying because you feel like you have to. So that comes back to me talking about the truth. If I'm going to tell you the truth, is it going to forward our friendship, our relationship? Are we going to be able to grow from this, or is it going to break us? And I'm finding that outlook so important in my life now, because if I had applied that to how I was maybe 5-6 years ago, maybe I wouldn't have been through some of the pain and the situations I had been through. But I feel like it's so important to look at something and be like, can I be honest with this person, or can I be truthful around these people, or can I be myself around these people, in order for us to grow? Or is my truth or my honesty gonna break that relationship? But if I offered you a lie, you would hate it. Choose the path you wanna take and prove to me we'll make it. So that part of the lyric is almost like flipping what I said before on its head. It's like the complete opposite. It's like sometimes people would prefer the lie than the honesty because it's less painful. So it's looking at if a relationship, even again a friendship, relationship, any kind of like bond, if it's based on lies, is it going to fall or is it going to survive? Am I going to be able to work in this relationship, or am I going to be able to be myself in this relationship? And the last line being, choose a path you want to take and prove to me we'll make it, is choose who to be around me, choose who you think is going to be beneficial to our relationship. Even talking to myself, be the you would want to, like, you would want as a friend, as a partner, be the you that you're supposed to be and how you feel you want to be the real authentic self that you are supposed to be, and prove to me that it's worth it. Prove to me that you're not going to be a reason for more trauma, that our relationship is worth it, that our friendship is worth it. And again, that to me is a big thing, because now more than ever I'm looking at all of my friendships and my relationships around me and making sure that I have a close knit of people that I can trust and feel secure around. So again, I don't have to find myself in situations that I have before. So guys, that was my song Lost. I would love to hear from you. If you could tell me what the song said to you or meant to you when you listened to it. You can find me on all social medias under Nyla Sings, so make sure to hit me up and let me know. Thank you so much for taking the time out to listen to my breakdown of Lost, and this has been Lost on Behind the Pen with Nyla Sings.